Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another vlog and another video. So tonight, the reason I'm doing the vlog and video tonight is because I want to talk to you all about something that's kind of going on here in Rochester. Well, tomorrow's supposed to get really warm, low to mid, maybe mid-upper 70s tomorrow. Then Friday it's going to cool back down, mid-upper 60s, near 70. Saturday it's supposed to get warm again. Kind of a little bit ups and downs a little bit with the cool and the warm, with the cool and the warm weather and warm temperatures and stuff this week. Little by little, I think our summer-like temperatures our 2019 summer-like temperatures are little by little getting here. But the biggest thing I wanted to cover tonight is not that. The fact that tomorrow's supposed to be real warm and then Friday going to go back to being a good bit cooler, low mid 60s or even mid upper 60s, maybe near 70. I think it's just going to be low mid 60s, maybe mid upper 60s for Friday. But tomorrow, being with that all said, tomorrow supposed to start out all right weather-wise, but then as the day goes on, it sounds like we do have some severe weather in the forecast for tomorrow afternoon. And some of our local weather centers, sometimes they have different colors. Sometimes they have like green, yellow, orange, and red. Well, it started out as I think yellow or orange, and I know that they said that tonight they changed it all to red. So that's serious for sure, of what it sounds like is in the forecast for tomorrow. So it sounds like that means that severe weather and severe thunderstorms that happen here in Rochester tomorrow could very well pack a punch, pretty much like they say, meaning that it's probably going to get really loud probably, and lots of violent sharp lightning bolts and stuff, and probably sky's gonna turn pitch black probably, so good thing we don't have any plans to go to any parks tomorrow, because tomorrow it sounds like it would be way too dangerous for that. Probably tomorrow here in Rochester. Tomorrow's probably sounding like kind of a dangerous day to be out doing anything like that. So I guess in best interest is just stick around home and stuff tomorrow, because it sounds like as the day goes on tomorrow, right up around noon, 12 o'clock noon, early tomorrow afternoon is when the severe weather is supposed to little by little start moving in here in Rochester tomorrow. Once again, they said it sounds like by the looks of it, it could really pack a punch. Once again, one of our local forecasts colors and stuff started, I think, either yellow or orange, but I remember them saying they changed it. I remember them saying they changed it to red. So again, that's serious. That definitely means storms will definitely and severe weather will definitely pack a punch tomorrow throughout the day and the afternoon tomorrow. In the afternoon tomorrow for sure. So probably not going to be very safe for taking any walks anywhere either. But if any of the severe weather touches here, which it's very possible that chances are, as of now it will. We will definitely probably go live as soon as it hits, as long as we're not busy doing anything else. we shall go live. We shall go live as soon as it hits. You know, first thing when the weather bulletin and the weather channel comes up, letting everybody know that it's coming. And second, once the sky starts turning pitch black and showing signs that it's just about here, and to the point where that first rumble of thunder is ready to become active. So, and then once the real active, real out of control banging and booming and stuff starts happening for sure. You know, the brief little thunder shower that we blogged and viewed a couple of days ago, this past Sunday, wasn't that much really. It was more just like a brief little thunder shower that kind of just suddenly came through after the day started out after the short part of the day started out gorgeous, almost not a cloud in the sky, but then out of nowhere, brief little thunder shower suddenly out of nowhere came through. Tomorrow sounds a lot more serious. Tomorrow, what's in the forecast sounds a lot more serious and way more active, way more dangerous, probably a lot louder, probably louder and stuff, and probably going to see a lot more in the way of sharp lightning and lightning bolts, and probably going to hear a lot more louder rumbles of thunder, and probably some pretty rough and pretty brutal and pretty vicious thunder booms probably. So that's what we'll probably end up if and once we go live, once it finally hits tomorrow, that's what we'll be viewing probably tomorrow afternoon. And just to let you know, luckily here for us, we have some pretty good generation system here, pretty good built-in generator system, generators and stuff, where usually if the power goes out, it usually goes out for like, you know, a good number of seconds, or even about a minute. We have occasionally had some times when the power has been out for a good bit longer, a good bit more of a chunk of time than that. So hopefully it shouldn't be too bad here. If by chance that ends up happening, then if we do go live when the severe weather and the rough and what it sounds like violent thunderstorm, you know, ends up hitting and breaking out here, you know, if that even ends up happening, but then the power is able to come back on later in the day, then we'll try and post it some point tomorrow once the power comes back on. If we have to, then we may not be able to post it till like maybe some point Friday when I get home from work or something. But I mean, hopefully it won't be too bad, but it sounds like, based on what's in the forecast for tomorrow, it sounds like there is potential. It sounds like this severe weather and thunderstorms that could hit here throughout the day and throughout the afternoon tomorrow could have the potential to knock out power and stuff in parts of the area. So, you know, we shall go live at least once some point tomorrow afternoon, once it hits and stuff here tomorrow. It's just, you know, kind of up in the air whether we'll be able to post it and upload it tomorrow or what. You know, again, we have pretty good generation system here, pretty good generator system and stuff here at our place. So most of the time, if the power even goes out at all, or if we even lose power at all, it usually goes out for just like a good number of seconds, maybe even a minute, maybe even a minute, and maybe even a minute, maybe even a minute, maybe even a minute in the maybe even a minute at the most, but maybe in a minute at the most. Occasionally we've had it out a good bit more of it, more longer periods occasionally, but it hasn't been too bad for the most part. But if any of that does end up happening, where we do lose power for a good bit of chunk of time, but then can come back on later in the day, which the way the storms are forecasted tomorrow, it could knock out power. It does have the potential to knock out power for extended periods of time, probably throughout the afternoon, throughout the day in the afternoon, throughout the day in the afternoon, throughout the day in the afternoon tomorrow. So if things work out, I'll try and upload it after we've gone live at least once the storms hit tomorrow afternoon. If things allow for us to be able to post at some point tomorrow afterwards, after the storm has passed, if we do not lose power, or if maybe we lose power for just like a good number of seconds, or even like a minute, but then our generator system is able to kick in enough and bring everything right back on, then we'll be able to post it some point tomorrow if need be. If we have to wait till maybe at least like Friday, don't wonder what's going on with that. You know that we did go live. We did vlog, and we did vlog and do video. We did go live at least once the storm and the severe weather had hit. It's just that maybe the power didn't come back on. Maybe things weren't able to allow the power to come back on till maybe like real late in the day or late at night or the next day. So we will definitely post it. Soon. Hopefully the storm isn't going to be too bad where we're going to really lose power for an extended period of time, but it's just that what sounds like is in the forecast for tomorrow definitely does have some pretty good, pretty high potential to become very, very, very capable of getting to that point in parts of the area of very, very capable of knocking out power in a good bit of parts of the area. But we'll see what happens with that. But so I'm just kind of giving you a preview of that for tomorrow, because probably once we go live and stuff, once it's all ready to hit, it's probably going to be very, very loud, and probably very, very bright, very, very sharp lightning, and probably some pretty loud banging and booming, probably, and some very loud thunder booms, and very loud thunder crashing, and very loud thunder booms. So just be prepared for that. So, and probably going to be raining pretty heavily. So, once again, if like say we've gone live, we're live in the middle of the storm, don't mind hearing we got a plane going by. Don't mind me quickly vlogging the plane going by. But yeah. And then behind me, the power goes out. Once again, we will definitely post it soon enough, but it's just up in the air whether we'll be able to do it tomorrow, or whether we may have to wait till like either Friday or this weekend. Again, usually when the power goes out, we're not usually without power for days, at least for for days at least. But once more, just saying, the way the severe weather and severe thunderstorms sound like they're going to be tomorrow afternoon, 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 definitely have the potential to knock out power, to knock out power throughout the area, power throughout the area. So that's as far as I'm going to bring the vlog and the video there. We'll see you tomorrow once the severe weather and stuff has hit. Breeze is picking up a little bit. Wind's kind of picking up a little bit. Breeze is kind of picking up a little bit. Quick look at the sky. Quick look at the sky. I'll see you tomorrow. Be ready, be prepared once we go live. Once we go live with that severe weather and severe thunderstorms. So definitely brace for impact for sure.